Hey everyone, this is my Preacher and Proud reaction to the 25th episode of Zettai Karen Children. And last episode, Minamoto had been kidnapped, and he made sure to be the best dad ever to the person who kidnapped him. And eventually everyone came by to rescue him, and everything just kind of worked out. So we were not able to bring her to our side though, which would have been great to have her as a member of the Children. That would have been great, but nah, not today at least. Maybe someday, but you just gotta hope for the best. So let's just get into this episode and see what's next. The first frame of this episode is that one thing that goes above like a baby crib, you know, like it spins around and stuff. So there's a baby, I guess, involved in this episode somehow. I would assume a psychic baby, but we'll see. We'll see. So let's just get on into it. And 3, 2, 1, play. Just flip a coin. Okay, so the baby's not born yet. Sumire. Same name as the one character from that one game I was playing, Haru Urare by Alisoft. Ichiro. I like Ichiro better. Is that moving by psychicness? Mitsuo. That is a baby. I don't think babies are supposed to be able to open their eyes in the womb. Not an expert, but I don't think so. Zettai Karen. Okay. We have our baby. Titan. But yeah, just don't give the baby some weird international name. Just no. Zettai Karen, da 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 da. It's crazy to think that we're about halfway through the show. Titan. And back into it. A prayer for an easy birth. Hello, baby. Okay. Yeah, building up his organization. Yeah. That's the goal. Slightly different than Kyosuke's goal. I think Kyosuke's going for a Esper ruled world. How old is he? You mean like grow a mustache and a beard? It's quite foggy. Spinosaurus is gonna show up and eat us all. Oh wow, that's a castle. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. This is our home. Okay. Sure. Home sweet home. And cows. The cows almost look like it jumped right out of a fairly old school RPG. That makes sense at all. But I guess it's part of an amusement park? Like, where exactly are we? Guess Disney World, okay, fair enough. Don't get my suit dirty, you furball. It's like dealing with a child. That could take a while. Yes, I know how much you like Kaoru. Everyone likes Kaoru. She is a queen for a reason. But there's Kaoru. I know, right? Like, just so terrible. Just leave this child alone in a restaurant. Just asking to have her kidnapped. Also, I think you hear the opening playing in the background. That was your first mistake. Never look forward to anything. That jiggle. Whew. Well, at least you didn't get kidnapped. But she is still upset. Understandably. No. Yeah, she's trying not to look too upset, but she's quite clearly upset. I'm never ready for the old woman. Just on the shoulders, as usual. How much is Kaoru weigh, by the way? Must bow to the adults. She had like hearts on her pants, didn't she? That's interesting design. We're busy, just leave it at that. Let's just suffocate Kaoru. Do you, though? Oh no. We volunteer cleaning work. Do your best. Someone has to give an answer. Well, that's pretty vague. I guess so. That's a little bit hard to explain. I guess they're getting along pretty well. Yeah, you think? They just have a very complicated, dangerous life. Secret government stuff. They don't really want you to get involved in that. Not really a simple answer to that. I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll do better next time. Can't you just, like, you know, tell? Oh, there's a pregnant woman. She's gonna knock her over with her belly. Like, sorry, I didn't see you there. Under my massive belly. There's an Esper baby in that stomach. This probably is about the baby. I mean, it really depends on a lot of things. Yeah, that's what complicates it. Yeah, I bet. No problem. You're welcome. It is definitely, yeah, very embarrassing atmosphere here. Don't say that. Is it kicking? Hope you're in front of the stomach there. Sure. Oh no, a mission? Oh no. Gotta get in there and help. At least we got raincoats. Like how theirs is a different color than everyone else's. I'm watching the Kyuu channel. Okay then. We don't need these anymore. What's a little rain? No match for us. Explosion? No explosion. Oh well. I guess the rain might make that more difficult. I mean, not really, no. You're here for moral support. I mean, it's not that different than being a Mahot's guy. They do run out of juice eventually. Yeah, you matter too. I guess. Okay, but that's nothing to do with the current situation. Could have at least brought the hat. That's good. He probably would appreciate having his hat, though. Don't get cocky, that's when things go wrong. Oh no, the pregnant woman. I should have known she was involved in some way. Yeah, what a coincidence. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, what the heck's happening? Might be the psychic baby messing with things. Yo, jeez. You don't want to be a girl stuck in a wall, like, especially in that position, trust me. Yeah, this is a problem. I told you we would need you guys' help. Yeah, that's what I thought, because they talked about it being psychic before. I'm sure Kyosuke wants his hands on it. Yeah, that's a good question. Her being stuck in that wall complicates things a lot, too. It's a bad situation. This is why you don't get cocky, girls, like I told you. We're breaking up. Yeah, this is bad. I mean, either that or Kyosuke. Are you really the sitting type code? I mean, I bet. It's a scary situation. I don't blame it. I mean, why would you ever want to come out of the womb? It always goes downhill from there. That is pretty horrible. So it caused it? Wow. Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad. Baby's not even born yet and it's causing all sorts of trouble. Oh, this is just a really dangerous place to be. All of the names. Whatever you want to call the baby. Eddie or Ichiro. There's really not much you can do to help, man. I'm sorry to tell you. We're doing all we can. Oh, jeez, that is a big rock. Good thing she can still do that much. As expected of our queen. And that rock gonna break through, hopefully, soon. It has a name, Eddie or Ichiro. But you still gotta be born. Yeah, like holding up a giant rock as best you can. Just get out of there, please. That's all we ask. That is just a huge rock. I really don't think it is okay. That rock has got to weigh about 100 times more than you do. Yeah, that's... can't last. Well then now works. Minamoto-kun, Minamoto-san, it's all just Minamoto. It's definitely ironic that the rock that's about to crush and kill them is also kind of protecting them. Although, not incredibly well. Yeah, there are other espers in this show. And let's get these people in there and rescuing as soon as we can. Define okay. I mean, we're alive. One of us stuck in a wall. Oh, no, there she is. What does a P2 on her shirt mean? Or P squared, whichever that's supposed to say. Yeah, you need a good rest, Claud. We'll give you a nap later. Maybe a juice box. Okay, Eddie was short for Erika. Gotcha. Yeah, could have been a bit faster, Minamoto. Yeah, excuses. Yeah, there's other people in this organization too, you know? The no-names. And yeah, I guess people outside of Baba help too, so fair enough. All about that Esper-human cooperation, you know? But we're still clapping, okay. All three of them are just so cute, even all, you know, dirty. Okay, so Kyosuke did do something. And yeah, definitely after the baby. Don't phrase it like that. We don't know if that was a girl or a boy yet. Although he might have been a second. Are you Erika or Ichiro? It doesn't answer my question, baby. Good for you, baby. I think he takes after the father. I'm glad she's confident in that now. It's good. We're in public, Kaoru. Please be quiet. I'm sure we could learn. Minamoto probably knows. Okay, girls, settle down. We are in the middle of the streets. Yeah, that's just... some hardcore teasing there. That was a great final scene to end this off on, though. Just the things they can say with a straight face. I mean, that is kind of the classic question you ever want to answer, you know, where do babies come from and all that, so. Yeah, that was a funny scene to end this off on. Because it was a stressful episode, so we kind of needed that kind of comic relief, you know? My favorite line was just probably when Kaoru says something like, Minamoto probably knows. I'm still just kind of want to watch that scene again. Okay, that was the 25th episode of Zettai Karen Children. And this episode, we did have the baby who's like an Esper baby. And the Esper baby was apparently so upset that his/her parents did not really want an Esper baby that he/she just didn't want to be born, you know? So, I guess it really is true the babies can feel the emotions, you know? At least an Esper one can, at the very least. Now, this episode, I mean, there was a bit of focus on Kaoru, for sure. We had that one scene of her mother and or sister or whatever kind of bailing on the dinner, which is always an upsetting thing. But also, she seemed also be kind of down on the whole Esper humans were living happily together kind of thing. Like, it seemed as if she kind of was losing faith in that a little bit throughout the episode, you know? Because there's just so much that's going against that. I mean, you have the one normals, whatever, that want to just get rid of Espers. You got Kyosuke's group that wants to have, you know, Esper dominance or whatever, which are both different goals, and Babel, who wants the whole hand-holding, yay, we're all the bestest of Tomodachi, is, you know, kind of ending. So there's a lot of conflict there, and then you got Kyosuke who's trying to, you know, get Kaoru onto his side, so, you know, some of that's probably, you know, some things like Kyosuke says probably she's thinking about to a certain degree, you know, because they're also pretty young and fairly impressionable, right? So she's probably very conflicted about a lot of things, you know, getting things a lot kind of straightened in her head, wondering if Babel's goal is even feasible, you know, if what she's currently doing will help towards that, if anything will help towards that. I think those are all the kind of thoughts she's been having throughout the episode, right? And that was kind of a big theme of the episode, the whole Esper-human dynamic, right? And that's why this episode they had humans and Espers kind of working together to save, you know, the girls and the mother and all that, right? You know, proof that the dream of humans and Espers happily cooperating and working together, that is technically possible. You know, it already happens in small quantities. All we have to do is expand on that. So it certainly is feasible, right? So, and through all that kind of did seem to reinvigorate Kaoru's faith in Babel and what they're doing, right? So definitely a pretty positive result on that. I did quite like the one scene at the dinner table when Minamoto thanks them all for being born. You know, that was a nice, pleasant, little wholesome scene. And it was funny because the whole, you know, Kaoru uses her power, smacks him away. And he says, never mind, maybe you should have been born after all, or whatever he said. That was funny. But it's always a funny thing to thank somebody for being born, right? Because they technically didn't do anything, right? You know, they didn't create themselves, right? And the mother technically made them born, you know, pushed them out. So the person being born didn't actually do anything, right? So that's why it's always funny when somebody does that, or somebody that blames their own baby for ruining their life for being born when the baby didn't do anything, right? I mean, this baby seemed to have a bit of a choice, like he was trying to avoid being born. But generally speaking, yeah, being born or not being born is not really up to the baby. So giving them credit for it, either negative or positive, is not really the thing you should do. But that was a bit of a tangent, right? But anyway, yeah, the main conflict, actual mission kind of conflict, was trying to rescue the mother, well, rescue a bunch of people from the collapsed tunnel, right? We didn't find out till later that the baby actually resulted in doing that. Like, that was the baby's fault because he's all messed up and panicky because of all the negative emotions. And in the end, our girls were able to convince him that it's okay to be born as an Esper in this world, right? It's okay. The world's gonna be a better place over time, and even these girls who are Espers have friends and people that care about them. It's all good. It's all fine. It's okay to be born. And poor Aoi got stuck in the wall. Luckily, she was rescued, though. But it sucks to be stuck in a wall. You can't go anywhere. Very unpleasant stuff. So. And the baby was born. I don't think they actually told us what gender the baby was. Kind of want to skim through that again, but all we really saw was, like, a blotch of hair up front. But that really doesn't tell us anything. Like, did they really not mention it at any point? Like, I'm watching it again right now to make sure. The father and the baby crying side by side, that was really funny. But they just comment about their parents being happy about it and all that. But I want to know if it's Erika or Ichiro. That's all I want to know. Why can't you just tell me that, show? Just the double crying is just the best. Just great. I don't know. That's such a nice touch. But yeah, then we had the baby discussion amongst our main group, which was just amazing in so many ways. So yeah, fun episode. I quite liked it. Not really much more to say on it beyond that, but seeing Kaoru all filled with confidence by the end of it, after, you know, kind of having worked through everything, that was good to see. That was really nice to see. Kaoru really does seem to be much more important to the plot than the other two girls, like, by quite a lot. Like, both of them had their, like, focus episodes and stuff, but just in general, they are just so much more side character-y than Kaoru. Like, that's pretty clear at this point, right? I mean, maybe they'll get more relevance later on. We're only halfway through the show, but right now, Kaoru just really stands out from the rest of them in kind of every way, really. So, which is interesting. But yeah, good episode. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.